we already talked about it, but how do we denote a function? What is there? How do we know we're talking even about a function? Okay, T of P. T of P. This tells me that the name of the function is T and the variable expected in the function P. Of course, we are used to f of x, which is f of x, not f parentheses x or f times x. So this means that the name is f and the variable inside the function is x. Independent variable, and this is nothing else but y, or the dependent variable. I can have cost function of price. I can have volume function of pressure, and on and on and on. This is the variable that is independent, and this is the function or the dependent variable. Same thing here, pressure, volume, x, f. Okay, how do we evaluate a function? So can anyone give us a quadratic function or a rational function or any function you want? Can anyone make up a function? Any function, so we can talk about it. Okay, I'll make one up. Let's say 2x plus 1 over x minus 3. What type of function is this?
Rational.
Of course, it's a rational function. We've seen it in the equations. Excellent, of course. It's a ratio of two polynomials, rational. I meant function, of course. Don't write that. We saw it in rational equations, but it's a rational function. Okay, so if you give me this function, this is what I see. I only see the pattern. I don't care for this x. But this is what the function is telling me to do. So if you say evaluate it for 5, okay. And I'm going to perform the operations. If you say no, I want you to evaluate for 0, fine. Then you say no, I don't want you to evaluate for 0. I want you to evaluate for -3, fine. That's all I'm going to do. Because this is the pattern. The pattern says f of whatever is 2 times whatever plus 1 over whatever minus 3. So if we want to evaluate the function at 0, we have 0 plus 1, which is 1. We have 0 minus 3, which is -3. And we will be writing -1/3. And I'm going to ask you what is the ordered pair that we just created here. We created an ordered pair, which is
0.
That's it. But now I'm going to ask you for the same function to find f of 3. What will you write? You will write 2 times 3 plus 1 over 3 minus 3. Okay, so the numerator is 7. 2 times 3 is 6 plus 1. And the denominator is 0. What do you conclude? Excellent. If it is undefined, now you're going to go back. We're going to go back, and we did this together with rational equations. What did we write about x minus 3? Exactly. So for this function, the only value that is problematic is 3. I'm going to ask you to write or tell me how to write the domain of this function then. Excellent. Excellent. Yes. We've just seen an example like that which was 1 was the problem, not 3. Exactly the same thing. Perfect. Awesome. Okay. I have 5 minutes left, so I would like to either evaluate or we talk about the difference quotient. Any preference? Okay, difference quotients then. I may not be able to finish it in 5 minutes, or I need to review it anyway, so a couple of times, so that's fine. Okay, so let's look at the function. Here's a function. I'm going to pick 2 points. I'm going to pick point P. I'm going to pick point Q. And I'm going to say that P has coordinate x. X coordinate is called x. You could say it's 5 or 2 or 3, it doesn't matter, but let's call it in general x. Can anyone give us the y coordinate of P? We cannot put numbers in. We don't know any of that. So if the x coordinate is x, what do you think is the y coordinate? You cannot invent anything. It's right there in front of us. Or, exactly. Yes, or. We wrote it a couple of minutes ago. Let me go back. Thank you. Not P, but f of x. Perfect. Okay, so no trick question. So I am going to tell you that I zoomed in. Q and P are very close to each other. Very close. But I know that to explain, I zoomed in. So therefore, x coordinate of Q is x plus tiny bit. Maybe 0.1, maybe 0.3, maybe 0.7. We're going to call it h, lowercase h. Good. Can anyone give us now the y coordinate of Q? Thank you very much. Of course, f of x plus h. Now I would like you to create a line passing through P and Q. And I would like you to give me the slope of this line, PQ. Can anyone dictate the slope of the line PQ? You have the coordinates, you remember the slope. If you don't remember, let's write the slope definition. What is this definition of the slope? Forget about this. I just want to write the definition. Y2 minus Y1, which is rise, over.
Oh, yeah, that's what I meant.
I know. Yes. Perfect. So please dictate now the slope of PQ.
What's y equals f plus b? What is that?
The point slope form.
Oh, okay. That's what I thought you were doing. This wasn't too far.
Okay, Natasha, you're here. I'm trying to make the effort, right? Natasha. Okay, perfect. Alicia, she's here. Jay, one more time. Jay. Okay. Stacy. Yes. Okay, Mason. Yes. Okay, Chris. Chris is not. Okay, Tiara. Yes. Okay, Austin. Yes. Okay, Kayla is right here. Kosha. Perfect. Malik. Okay, Katie. Katie is not. Vinny. Yes. Nick. Yes. Jasmine is here. Bernie is here. Hunter is not. Shayla is here. Gabby is here. Logan is here. And Marcus, one more time, Marcus. Okay. Thank you. Okay, we're gonna stop, but I need to put this in. So of course it's y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So f of x plus h minus f of x over x plus h minus x, and these two will go away, and we'll take it from here on Wednesday. You will not have to memorize the difference quotient. It will be given to you.